Hey folks, today is August the 8th of 2013 and it's roughly 7:30 Central Time. The market is going to open in an hour and I want to go over the euro and just give you my thoughts and let you know this is an educational video only, so please consult a professional financial advisor. I just look at trend lines, support lines, and just gives you my opinion. So with that being said, let's get into the chart. Okay, this is my price in time from the most current swing low and swing high. And this is where we at right now. We've finally broke through this cluster zone right here, which is dancing around. I honestly thought that it was gonna, come over here and then maybe hit the 12 or even before and maybe just sell off. But it's done the opposite. But my other indicators on the big picture, been telling me that the euro wants to go higher. So it's one of those things. You see resistance here, you got to pick which one you're gonna go with. So I'm still on the sidelines. It finally broke this level right here, and could it hold it? I don't know. We're gonna see. We'll find out today if it could at least stay above 33.45. It's at 33.59 right now, and it looks like it wants to push higher. If it pulls back and it goes, and it goes again to push higher, I might jump on it just because everything is just looking to the upside, that it wants to go higher. It might want to kiss this angle right here. Uh, it might want to kiss this top right here, which is 34.16. Either way, how you look at it, it wants to test. It wants to test higher, prices. So, resistance right now will be 34.17. This pivot high, and which kind of lines up with well, it could go a little higher and maybe kiss. It could probably do it if it's geometry to the finish. It could probably hit it to it could hit the high on the 12. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. So we'll see. But I just want to let you know on that. And if you look at the one I created with the 5-4 high, uh, you can see that this one by one angle right here. It's a strong one. 'Cause it's from the bigger swing. Remember I told you that you work your way from smaller out to the bigger until you get to the really big pictures where you got the big huge angles. But this is just it's kind of like a domino effect going backwards. So this is from the high swing low to the low of our current low, which is 724. This is a one by one angle. So this is where we at right here. It could kiss it. Look, it's pierced it. Sometimes it wants to test and do a bull trap and then and swallow everybody down. Right here, it kissed it again. Shot up and then came back down. So you can see when it fails these angles, a lot of traders like trading more of a bigger picture, and the momentum gets stronger. Yeah, whichever direction is going to go. So this is going to be your level 33.82 right now, and this is today the 8th. Uh, Also on my forecast, I have of 8/14 and 8/19, August 14 and August 19 as pivot point turns, meaning that if the market's going high, I'm going to be watching for 8/14 and 8/19 to see what happens. And 8/14 will be on a Wednesday of next week, and the 19 will be on a Monday. So if it's going higher, it could be a possible turn. That doesn't mean it's going to happen, but just keep that in mind. And also remember, August 12th is the 50% from the current recent swings, high and low. So 33.84. So let's glance this chart real quick, and then look at the big picture and see what we see there with the euro. Okay, so right now it's broke through the value area high, which is at 32.80. It just blew it away, and now it's right here at a Woody's pivot resistance R1 on the weekly, and that's like 3360. So it's dancing there, and it's dancing on a Fibonacci level. I think it's a 23.6. I always forget. Let me see. 23.6. Yep. So it's dancing there, and the next resistance on Woody's pivot will be 34.29. So that's that on the weekly. If you go, but look, it looks bullish, looks strong. You can see that the Darvis box right there, it just broke right through. So it's telling you that it wants to go higher. If you look at the weekly, prices above Kumo cloud, so that's looking good. You got the 50% coming up right here. You got the 200, so that concerns me too. Traders that look at the simple moving averages. So the 200 concerns me. What else is up here? You got a linear regression line up here channel, which is like the 34.38, and then you got the linear regression right here, which is 34.61. But we haven't gotten that far, and you got your 50% Fibonacci level right there, which is 34.90. So it might want to test these levels and see what happens. I'm looking to see if it pulls back a little bit, and I could just jump in. Let's look at the big picture and see what the indicators are saying. I saw someone responded on my little blog thing there on the euro that they went short on the 7th, and hopefully they're hoping that they're not wrong. He mentioned the new moon. I didn't go short, and I'm gonna show you why I didn't go short. Besides that, there was a lot of resistance where it was doing the chop fest there on price and time, but they get the 12 hour. I mean, look how choppy it is. But let's see. This is the 7th. So you probably went short around here. You see, it was above the 20, and you have a PPS buy signal, TEMA, everything. On the 8th, on the 7th, it was still pushing higher. Fisher was pushing higher. MMG, everything. And look, the squeeze play is already setting up. So the momentum and the pop is to the upside. Price being contained right here, and the explosion. Picture it like a soda pop. Shake it, and if you open it up, holding it, northward, that's where the explosion is gonna go. And that's what's happening with the euro. It's just going higher. So imagine that on the 12 hour, and you're already, you're getting the blue bars. And once you get the green signal, if I get it, I might just jump in. Or maybe just wait for retracement and then probably jump in. Probably get a better pricing. Same thing right here. It's doing the same thing at a bigger scale on the weekly. The only thing that concerns me here is that you're already, you're already above the 500 simple moving average, which is good, but you got that 200 that's coming up right there. You got the 50, you got the 50 Fibonacci, and then you got the 50 simple moving average, and you got the 100, which is a gray dashed one. And good thing is you got a PPS buy signal, but this is cluster, and we've been here before, and we fail, and here we pop, but then we just slam right back down. Everything is looking good, positive here. This, I don't like when it's spread out like that. See, if the monthly looked like that, I'll be really excited, because I could say maybe we're going, we're super going high. But on the monthly, that's spread, but it's not really much of a concern. This is looking good. That's good. That's looking really good. It's pushing higher. See, now we got a blue bar. Now energy is going to the upside. That's looking good. That's looking good. Mobile, but this is the big picture. Team is telling you to stay long on the weekly. It's telling you to stay long. Positive. That's positive. Positive. Explosion to the upside, looking good. Look at short term wave TTM looking good. Thermo is looking good. This is kind of like going, down, but it looks like it wants to go up. Already the short term is already looking positive. That's good. Fisher on the buy, on buy signal on the daily, so that's good. This is embedded, so that's really good. So they're locked in like a herd, you know. Uh, MACD is looking good, but Mobo kind of just going sideways. But that's looking good. But the other indicators are overpowering the mobile one, so that's good, and that's good. And you're right here at the Fibonacci level, that 23.6, which is right there, right now. And on the 12 hours, looking good too. So that's my thoughts. It's going higher, man. So you guys know the resistance levels, just to keep your eye on, and remember August 14th or 19th could be a pivot turn on the market. So hope you enjoy this day and good trading to all. Peace.